relationships, commitment and trust are essential things. They are the ones that strengthen the connection between two people. Romantic relationships are rather not straightforward, even though we know the ingredients on how to make it work. I guess that's how love works. In a moment, you don't want a person, but after a few days, you are already into them. But keep in mind that some relationships don't stay unbreakable. There are periods where quarreling becomes a day-to-day habit. Lovers become strangers, and things are not the same as they used to be. However, despite the difficulties, relationships don't have to end abruptly. Matters can be fixed if the two of you work it out. But in some situations, the fix that you need requires breaking the bond you have with the one you love. Hello everyone, this is Karen from Mindstream, and in this episode, I will talk about all the signs that you should consider ending your current relationship. Number 1. There is no trust anymore. As I said earlier, every strong relationship is founded on trust. Without this aspect, it is not possible to establish a relationship with a person. How could you commit to someone that you don't know? Will you ever give your heart to a person whom you are not really sure about? Surely, you can enter a relationship with trust, but this doesn't mean that it will stay the same, especially if the two of you can take care of it properly. The moment you question your partner's motives, intentions, and desires is the very moment that you should consider the overall standing of your relationship. Of course, you can also become the recipient of such kind of doubt. Mutual distrust can easily crumble a relationship. If you deem that you no longer trust each other, then just cut the relationship off. Otherwise, you will experience countless disputes and heartbreaks. Number 2. Your values became different. People have their own respective priorities and values. Some put emphasis on family and sanctity of marriage, while others prefer things to be liberated and open. Of course, you can never be with someone who has different stances in life. This doesn't mean that they are bad people or you are a bad person. It is just an indication that your differences are too big to meet in between. At first, you can ignore the nuances between you two. You can opt to shrug it off and just focus on the love that you have for each other. But sooner or later, you will realize that it is just superficial. You can no longer hide the fact that your internal differences are causing a lot of quarrels and disparities. If none of you are willing to compromise or assimilate, let me be honest with you, your relationship will not go anywhere. As early as now, you should quit it. Number 3. Your plans don't involve your partner. A relationship is actually a merger of two people. It is no longer a thing of duality. Instead, it is a singularity that you need to learn and understand. Of course, this should not be a difficult thing, especially if you are sincere in the commitment that you made. It will just come naturally. You will love making decisions that include your partner. It feels that you are doing wrong if you are not thinking about how a particular decision or action could affect your significant half. However, things will take a different turn if you no longer feel that your partner is an essential aspect of your planning or decision making. You just do things on your own without thinking if your beloved will like them or not. You can also feel if your boyfriend or girlfriend no longer puts you in consideration of their plans and dreams. You are simply out of the picture. Honestly, it is quite painful if that's the case. But in the meantime, you can save yourself from a big downfall by leaving the relationship. Number 4, the relationship is no longer fruitful. A good relationship is something that can make you grow or become a better person. I don't believe that a relationship can progress without growth. If you want to take things to the next level, love is never enough. You should also inspire each other to achieve more goals, dream big, and persist on whatever difficulties you encounter in life. The two of you should be supporting each other through tough times. Nobody should feel alone and unimportant. Considering these things, you can already assess if your current relationship is fruitful or not. You can already distinguish if there's a reliable support system that exists between you and your partner. If you can't feel any of those things that I have mentioned, feel free to move on. Trust me, it is worth leaving a person who doesn't stimulate or encourage you to grow. Number 5, you don't see marriage in context. Committing yourself to a person means that you see things in the long run. For those of you who are still single or currently in the dating stage, I suggest that you take things a little slow. If you see your current partner as a pastime or transient being, then don't commit yourself to them. Don't hurt yourself and do not hurt them too. You can put fake expectations and take advantage of it. A relationship should be serious. Nobody should just be goofing around. Pick a partner that is sincere with you. Choose a person who is willing to take your hands until you grow older. Be with a soul whom you can entrust yourself. Of course, you have to ensure that your partner is someone you are not hesitant to introduce to your parents, family, and friends. In short, if you can see yourself marrying them, then don't date them. That's the very least that you can do to save yourself from wasting time. Again, this is Karen from Mindstream. I hope that you felt enlightened here. Click the subscribe button and notification bell to get more useful videos and contents like this. Until next time, stay safe.